A very good morning to all of you, my dear students. Today I think it is second class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
In the
ma'am.
previous
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
class, I think I have told you regarding different systems. So today I will explain you different signals, like say step signal, ramp signal, impulse, sinusoidal, square, sawtooth signals. So now I am sharing my PPT. Have you gone through the first recorded lecture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any problem? I think no.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. The PPT is visible to all of you, I think so.
Yes, ma'am.
So today class is regarding different signals. Step, ramp, impulse, sinusoidal, square and sawtooth wave. So what is step signal? Have you heard the step signal? What is step signal? A signal with constant magnitude for time greater than 0. Okay, I will show the graph and the time limit, then it will be clear to all of you. We can assume it as a DC signal which got switched on at time equal to 0. So what is this? A step function of magnitude k is defined as ft, that is equal to kut, that is equal to k for t greater than 0 and equal to 0 for t greater than equal to 0. Basically it is less than equal to 0. Okay, fine. Now this is step signal. The figure is that. So what does it mean? If the t equal to 0, then it will get a value. What is the value here? 1. If t less than 0, then the value is 0. It is very clear from this graph.
Yes, ma'am.
So how can you get the step signal? The question is that in many circuits, waveforms are applied at specified intervals other than t equal to 0. Such a function may be described using the shifted or unit step function. Now the question is that what is shifted or delayed step function? From this graph, it is obvious that the step function starts from the time t equal to 0. And what is the equation? KUT. So what do you mean by that? You may ask, ma'am, why I am putting here ut? Because the value is k. So what is the utility of ut? Because after putting the ut, it means that it is a function of t. Okay. So t greater than 0, then and t equals to 0, you will get the value that is equal to k. Here 1. K means some constant value. But what is shifted function? If the step function starts after a certain interval, here the interval is ts. So what will be the change of the function? K of u t minus ts, because it starts from the time interval ts. Hence it is called shifted step. So this is the switch. On the basis of the switch on off, you will be able to get the step function. So in a nutshell, the step function can be mathematically explained. It will be the value k or 1. If it is 1, then it is called unit step function. So it will get certain value after when it will start from t equal to 0 or t greater than equal to 0, and it will be delayed step after t equal to some particular value of time. I think it is clear regarding the step function. Now go to the another PPT. That is gate function. So basically the type is like this. So from this it is obvious that it is a combination of two step functions. This step function starts from t equal to a. So if you don't care regarding this up to b, the function starting from the time t equal to a, you can tell that the function is kut minus a. this function, but it will be continued up to like infinite. So if you want to break the function at the point equal to b, then what to do? And using these two different functions, you will be able to get the get functions. So if you start the function at the point time t equal to b, then the function will be ku t minus b, right now. So if you consider the function minus ku t minus b and ku t minus a, then if you subtract these two, then you will be able to get the get function. Do you understand what I have told you? Again, I am repeating. At the point t equal to t, when the first function, that is first step function, will start, it will be continued like this. And at the point, if you want to stop the step function, then definitely you have to put a different step function which will start at the point b here. Then you will be able to get the square, that is the get function. So the function will be summation of two step functions, ku t minus a, it will be minus ut minus b, because if you put here this like this, then you will be able to get this point, I mean this get function. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What I have told, if at the point equal to a, this will be continued like this. And if you put at the point b another function in the, I mean negative part, then if added the negative part that will start from t equal to b, then you will be able to stop the function which will start from t equal to a. So what is the definition of the get function? The pulse of width, this is the pulse width, can be generated by combining unit step functions ut and delayed inverted. This is called inverted because it will be like this. Inverted unit step function by a time interval as shown in the figure. So a getting signal is a digital signal or pulse that provides a time windows. This is like the window, so that a particular event or signal from among many will be selected and others will be eliminated or discarded. So this is the selective part, start from A, and this is the start from B, but this is the inverted step function, that will be kut minus b. Because it is inverted, it is assigned by minus. So if you add this function kut minus a and kut minus b, then you will be able to get the total get function. So get function is a combination of two step functions. One is normal and another is inverted, that will be added. And another one is ramp function. Anybody has any idea regarding ramp function? What is the basic meaning of ramp?
I'm slow.
Slope.
Ma'am, it is a straight line through origin at a certain slope.
Yeah, the ramp means slope. I think everybody is acquainted with the ramp walk. That is a sloping floor path that joins two surfaces at different levels, and a movable steering by which the passengers enter and leave an aircraft. Basically, this is the slope, what you have told right now. So the ramp function is a real function whose graph is shaped like a ramp. সেই জন্য আমি একে বলছি ramp function. Why it is named as ramp? Because it looks like a ramp. That is the slope. That is the staircase. So if you want to explain the ramp function, you have to tell a mathematical expression of the ramp function. Well, how can you tell the mathematical expression? Anybody can tell me? F equal to what? In the previous one, it was step function. Step function was denoted by f equal to kut, right? So for t greater than equal to 0, the value will be f equal to k. And if it is unit step, f is equal to 1. So in case of ramp function, what will be the mathematical expression? What is your idea? Abhishek, can you tell me?
Then y equals to mx form it will take.
But you have to tell with respect to t. X in place of X you can put T. That is
Yes, ma'am.
mt. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then after that, tell me the total description in terms of T. Okay, I am helping you. The unit ramp function is defined as y unit because there is no k. RT. যেটা তোমরা এক্ষুনি কি বলছিলে, y equal to mx, right? In place of x there is t. That is equal to t. If it is t, then it is slope is what? Slope is unit slope. M is equal to 1 for t
Yes,
greater
ma'am.
than equal to 0. And if equal to 0, for t less than equal to 0, the value will be 0. So using this equation, if you want to plot the function, what will be the value? What will be the nature of the curve? তোমরা কি বললে y equal to t, say f equal to y, so y equal to t. So if t equal to 0, y equal to 0. If t equal to 1, y equal to 1. If t equal to 2, y equals to 2. So whatever may be the value of the t, the ft, that is your y, that is the ramp function, will get the same value of the t because it is unit ramp function. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
So if there is k slope, then definitely a k will be added here. So ft will be equal to kt. Kt greater than equal to 0, you will get the value kt. If equal to 0, for t less than 0. It is clear to all of you? I think very clear. So this is the nature of the curve of the ramp function. Basically, you know Ohm's law. In case of Ohm's law, the slope will give the resistance. Here the slope is what? Unit slope. ठीक ना? This is unit slope. The k equal to 1 here. And if you explain how can you get it, if t less than 0, the value will be 0. If t greater than equal to 0, you will get the value. So you will be able to get the 2D figure of this curve, that is the curve passing through the origin. Now from this curve, can you tell me how can you explain shifted ramp function or delayed ramp function? Anybody else?
Ma'am, if the graph starts after a time t, then it will be a delayed one.
Yeah. So what you have told, if the graph here graph starts from where?
Origin.
T equal to 0. So if the graph starts from t equal to some value of the another value of t, then it will be shifted ramp. So what will be the change in the equation here?
Ma'am, t minus a or t minus t if we take this as
Right.
time.
Very good. Now come to impulse function. Have you heard the name impulse function? Anyways, from the graph of the impulse function, here it is unit impulse function, it is very obvious that at the point t equal to 0, the value will be infinite. So t greater than equal to 0, the value will be almost 0. This is the nature of the impulse function. A function is known as the Dirac delta function. Just mind it. It is very important function. It is known as also impulse or Dirac delta function. From the name of the Dirac delta, it is denoted by delta t. This is a function of a real variable t such that the function is 0 everywhere except at instant t equal to 0. And what I have told you, the Dirac delta function or the impulse function will have a value at t equal to 0 only, and other than the t equal to 0, the value of the function will be what? Say something. Other than the t equal to 0, the value of the function will be what?
1.
Right?
Ma'am, 0.
0. At t equal to 0, you will get the maximum value. And other than t equal to 0, the function will have the value 0. Physically, it is a very sharp pulse, infinitely small width and very large magnitude, the area under the curve being unity. So how can I explain this one? Again, the definition is like this. A impulse input is a very high pulse applied to a system. How can you get it? Over a very short time. That is, the magnitude of the input approaches infinity while the time approaches 0. Right now? So already I have told you that the area will be tends to 1. How can you explain it? Let us consider a pulse function. This is a pulse function. The area of the pulse, what will be the area of the pulse? T into 1 by t.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Like the rectangle, t into 1 by t, that is 1. So at each and every point, the area will be 1. This is the definition of the impulse function. This function is compressed along the time axis and stressed along the y-axis. Keeping the area unity, whatever may be the position of the t, the area will be unity. This is known as unit impulse function because it is 1 and is denoted by delta t. The impulse function can be described as delta t, that limit t equals tends to 0, 1 by t ut minus ut minus t. So how can you explain the equation? How can you explain the equation? Do you remember step function?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember step function? That was KUT. That was KUT. Mukul, that was KUT. So
Yes, ma'am.
what is the K value here?
1 by t.
1 by t. 1 by t ut. And what will be the value here? T minus t, because it starts from the time interval capital T.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you subtract this ut minus t, and already 1 by t is associated, attached with every function, and limit t tends to 0, because at the point away from the origin, the value of the impulse will be 0. Hence, I have written it like this: limit t tends to 0, 1 by t ut minus t. Mukul, explain this. What I have explained you, just explain this in your own way. How can you explain the impulse function using this equation? Please explain.
Ma'am, as we know, in case of step function, the equation is ft is equal to k ut. Here k is the limit t tends to 0, 1 by t, and in this step function we need to subtract
limit will come later on. First of all,
Yes.
explain first step function. That is 1 by t ut.
Ma'am, here 1 by t is the constant, and ut and ut t minus t are the two area constants, which when we subtract that, we get the impulse function.
But basically, you know the getting signal. It is like this window.
Yes, ma'am.
Abhishek, it is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Abhishek, can you explain again?
Ma'am, the first step function is 1 by t ut, and the another step function is 1 by t ut minus t.
Right.
So as the second step function is starting away from the origin, so it is written like that ut
Second one,
minus t.
no. The second one starting from capital T.
Yes, ma'am. The second one is.
I'm sorry, both of the functions starts from the origin. Just see, both of the functions starts from origin, right now. This also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, basically, it is the concept on the basis of two steps function. That is the gate function. Thick enough.
Yes, ma'am.
This is like the window. So if you want to get the window, it will be like ut minus t, because
Yes,
this step function starts from 0 and this step function starts from capital T. That is the inverted step. If you subtract this ut minus t, then after that you will be able to get the window.
Yes, ma'am.
And on the basis of the impulse function criteria, the area will be 1. So this is also 1 by t into t. This is also 1 by t into t.
Yes, ma'am.
But because at the away from t equal to 0, the impulse function will have the value 0. Hence, I have written here t tends to 0.
Okay, ma'am.
It is the Dirac delta function that is generated by delta t, that is the impulse function. Now come to sinusoidal signal. Sinusoidal, what do you mean by that? Sine wave, cos wave. So a sine wave or sinusoid is a mathematical curve that describes a smooth repetitive oscillation. It is named after the function sine, or which it is the graph. It occurs often in pure and applied mathematics, as well as physics, engineering, signal processing, and many other fields. This is a very important curve. You know that. This is the sine curve. So what is the difference between sine wave and the cos wave? Anybody else? With respect to the equation.
There is a phase difference of pi by 2.
Yes. Can you tell me the equation in case of sine wave? Y equal to, say?
Ma'am, y equals to a sine omega t.
So in case of cos omega t, what will happen?
Ma'am, in case of cos omega t, as it differs by a phase of pi by 2, we will change the omega t to omega t plus pi by 2. So sine omega t plus pi by 2 is cos omega t.
So the graph will start from where?
And the graph will start from
both of them will start from 0, but it will have the peak value at point 0 in case of omega. I mean cos omega. Because cos 0 is equal to 1 and sin 0 is 0. This is the basic difference. Okay, thank you. Now come to damped sinusoidal signal. So from our idea, you have told that sinusoidal signal is like this. In case of, if I consider sine wave at the point 0, this will be without any damping, right now. There is no change in the amplitude if I go from 0 to infinity. So how can you get damped sinusoidal? Now definitely there will be a damping factor who will damp the amplitude of the signal. So what is your idea? Can you tell me a particular function or particular signal that will be the reason for the damping of the signal, pure sine wave or pure cos wave? Just think about it. এমন একটা ইকুয়েশন আমাকে বলো বা ফাংশন বলো যে ফাংশনটা will help or will be the factor of the damping of any particular pure sine wave or pure cos wave.
Ma'am, in the RLC circuit, we have seen that there is damping sinusoidal signals.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Ma'am, in RLC series circuit.
No. In that case, you will be able to generate it, but pure mathematics. This is the pure sine wave. There is no damping. So what will be the factor? What will be the another equation that if I add this with the sine wave, that will be the genuine cause to get the damping of that particular signal. So this is the total sine wave signal. ঠিক কি না? এইবারে কি হবে? এই যে sine magnitude-টা, that will be like this. So এই যে তোমার মানে, can you follow the mouse?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there will be an exponential factor.
Exactly, exponential decay function. ঠিক. So how can you represent the exponential decay function? Y equal to, say, exp of minus t.
Yes, ma'am.
Or plus t. Now come to damped sinusoidal. A damped sine wave or damped sinusoid is a sinusoidal function whose amplitude approaches 0 as time increases. Damped sine waves are commonly seen in science and engineering because where damping will occur. So this is the damping signal. Already Abhishek has told that exponential signal will be added with the sine wave. So if you add the exponential signal with the pure sine wave, then definitely the amplitude will be decreased with the value of the exponential signal. Then you will be able to get the damped sinusoidal signal. In your lab, you will take a sine wave. After that, you will add a exponential signal. After that, you will be able to get the nature of the curve. আমরা ল্যাবে করে দেখাবো. Now come to square sawtooth signals. Up to these different types of signals, step signal, ramp signals, delayed step, delayed ramp, unit step, delayed step function, getting signal, and after that we come to impulse signal, and sinusoidal, pure sinusoidal, damping signal. Up to this, do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Very simple, and each and every signal you will be able to generate in your MATLAB, in your lab, I mean lab class, using MATLAB or Xylab. Now come to square wave or sawtooth signal. Square wave means this is the square wave. And one thing is that using different circuits, hardware or software, you will be able to generate different types of signals. Okay? So this is very simple. This is sine wave, this is square wave, this is triangular wave, and this is the sawtooth wave. A square wave is what? Is a non-sinusoidal periodic waveform, because it will come periodically. Period, ekhane time period koto hocche amar 0. Starting from 0, again it comes down. After that, after time capital T, it will start again. So time period is capital T, which is the amplitude alternates at a steady frequency between fixed minimum and maximum values with the same duration at minimum and maximum. Definitely it will be with the same duration. A sawtooth wave is a kind of non-sinusoidal waveform. This is the sawtooth wave. It is so named because it resembles to the teeth of the plain tooth saw. Why it is named as sawtooth wave? With a zero rake angle, a single sawtooth or an intermittently triggered sawtooth is called a ramp waveform, right? This is ramp. Like this, Abhishek, this is like a ramp.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you have any queries? I think up to this, you don't have any queries. It is very simple. Now we have a quiz. I am sharing the quiz link on the basis of all these signals. Already I have shared the quiz link. Just go through the link and give the answer. Just go through it. Is it opening? Just try it.
Yes.
Nandini, is opening?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, it's open.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
Okay, please submit. Fill up the quizzes. I mean, 5 questions are there. The quiz link is visible to all of you. Anybody is there who is not able to visualize this quiz link? I think it's visible to all of you. After completing the quiz, if we have time, we'll go through KCL and KVL, Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law.